Now, are you often concerned about your kidney health, or perhaps what rising creatinine levels might mean for your future? It's a common worry, especially as we get older. But here's some reassuring news for you. Simple daily actions can actually make a powerful difference in protecting these vital organs. Maintaining strong kidney health is absolutely essential for our overall wellness and for managing those creatinine levels. This is because our kidneys play such a vital role in filtering waste and balancing bodily fluids. And it turns out our everyday habits can have a really significant impact on supporting kidney function and minimizing any potential risks. So, today, we're going to explore 6 daily routines, all backed by expert advice, that can help keep your kidneys functioning optimally and assist in managing creatinine levels effectively. Number 1, stay hydrated. All right, kicking things off with our first routine. Water is often called the elixir of life, and this couldn't be truer when it comes to your kidneys. You see, proper hydration is absolutely fundamental to kidney health. It acts as the primary way these vital organs flush out waste products, including creatinine, from your bloodstream. When you're well hydrated, your urine is less concentrated. This means that toxins and those potential kidney stone-forming minerals are more easily expelled, which really reduces the burden on your kidneys. You can think of it as providing a constant, gentle rinse for your internal filtration system. Now, how much water do you need? Well, it can vary based on individual factors like your activity level, the climate you live in, and your overall health. But a general guideline to aim for is about 8 glasses, that's 64 ounces, or roughly 2 liters, of water per day. However, it's always best to listen to your body. Thirst is usually a reliable indicator for most healthy individuals. It's important to note, though, that for those with existing kidney conditions, especially in the later stages of kidney disease, fluid intake might actually need to be restricted. So, in that case, consulting your doctor for personalized advice is absolutely crucial. And it's not just about water. Other fluids like herbal teas, think dandelion or nettle, which are known for their diuretic properties, but do check with your doctor first, can also contribute to your daily intake. However, it's wise to limit sugary drinks, sodas, and excessive caffeine, as these can actually dehydrate you or put extra strain on your kidneys. Plus, sugary beverages can also contribute to conditions like obesity and type 2 diabetes, which are themselves significant risk factors for kidney disease. So, why not consider making hydration a conscious habit? You could start your day with a glass of water, or keep a water bottle with you as a visual reminder to sip throughout the day. If plain water isn't your thing, you can always infuse it with slices of lemon, cucumber, or berries for a refreshing twist. And don't forget, eating fruits and vegetables with high water content, like watermelon, cucumbers, oranges, and strawberries, also contributes to your overall hydration. By consistently ensuring you're drinking enough fluids, you're actively supporting your kidneys in their critical role of detoxification and helping to maintain those healthy creatinine levels. Number 2, follow a kidney-friendly diet. Moving on to our second routine. What you eat has a direct and truly profound impact on your kidney health. A kidney-friendly diet is all about reducing the workload on your kidneys. This is done by limiting certain nutrients that can accumulate in the body if kidney function is impaired. Typically, this means being mindful of your sodium, phosphorus, and potassium intake, as well as protein. Let's talk about sodium first. It's commonly found in table salt and processed foods, and it can raise your blood pressure, which, as you might know, is a leading cause of kidney damage. You see, high blood pressure forces your kidneys to work harder, and over time, this can really impair their function. So, the goal is to reduce your sodium intake. Try choosing fresh, whole foods over packaged or restaurant meals. And get creative with seasoning. Use herbs, spices, lemon juice, or vinegar instead of salt. Reading food labels carefully is also a great habit to get into, as it can help you identify and avoid those high-sodium products. Next up is phosphorus. This is a mineral that can build up in the blood when your kidneys aren't working at their best, potentially leading to bone problems and an increased risk of heart disease. Phosphorus is abundant in processed foods, often as additives, as well as dairy products, red meat, and some nuts and beans. Now, while some of these foods are healthy, portion control and choosing lower phosphorus alternatives can be really beneficial, especially if your healthcare provider has advised it. Then there's potassium. It's essential for nerve and muscle function, but just like phosphorus, it can accumulate if kidney function is compromised. This could potentially cause serious heart problems. Foods high in potassium include things like bananas, oranges, potatoes, tomatoes, and spinach. Depending on your kidney function and your blood potassium levels, your doctor might advise you to limit these. They might also suggest specific cooking methods like boiling, which can actually reduce the potassium content in some vegetables. And finally, let's touch on protein. Protein is vital for building and repairing tissues, but processing protein waste creates byproducts that your kidneys have to filter. So, while adequate protein is definitely necessary, excessive intake, particularly from animal sources, can put a strain on the kidneys. A balanced approach, perhaps incorporating more plant-based proteins and ensuring appropriate portion sizes, can be very helpful here. As always, it's incredibly important to consult with your doctor or a registered dietitian who specializes in kidney health. They can help tailor a diet plan that's just right for your specific needs and your stage of kidney function. They can really help you create a delicious and satisfying eating plan that protects your kidneys and helps manage those creatinine levels effectively. Number 3, get regular physical activity. Our third daily routine is all about getting regular physical activity. Engaging in regular physical activity is truly a cornerstone of overall health, and it offers significant benefits for your kidneys. You see, exercise helps manage several risk factors for kidney disease, such as high blood pressure, diabetes, and obesity. When you're active, your circulatory system works much more efficiently. This means better blood flow to all your organs, and that includes your kidneys. This improved circulation, in turn, helps them filter waste more effectively and can contribute to maintaining healthy creatinine levels. And the good news is, you don't need to become a marathon runner to reap these rewards. The general recommendation is to aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity aerobic exercise per week. This can easily be broken down into manageable sessions like 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week. Activities like brisk walking, cycling, swimming, or even dancing are all excellent choices. Brisk walking, for instance, is particularly accessible for most seniors and can be easily incorporated into daily routines. And remember, even simple activities like gardening or choosing to take the stairs instead of the elevator can contribute to your overall activity level. Now, beyond aerobic exercise, incorporating some strength training exercises at least 2 days a week can also be quite beneficial. Building muscle helps improve your metabolism and can further aid in blood sugar control and weight management, both of which are incredibly important for kidney protection. Things like resistance bands, light weights, or even body weight exercises like squats and lunges, modified as needed, of course, can be very effective. A key point here: before starting any new exercise program, especially if you have existing health conditions like diabetes or heart disease, it's crucial to talk to your doctor. They can help you choose activities that are safe and appropriate for your fitness level and your current health status. They might also have specific recommendations based on your kidney function. And remember, consistency is absolutely key. Find activities that you genuinely enjoy, as this will make it much easier to stick with them in the long run. Regular physical activity doesn't just support your kidney health, it also boosts your mood, improves your sleep, and generally enhances your overall quality of life. Number 4, prioritize quality sleep. Let's move on to routine number 4, prioritizing quality sleep. You should never underestimate the power of a good night's sleep when it comes to your kidney health. During sleep, your body undergoes vital restorative processes. This includes regulating kidney function and repairing cellular damage. Chronic sleep deprivation can unfortunately disrupt these processes. It's even been linked to an increased risk of conditions that harm the kidneys, like high blood pressure and diabetes. You see, the body's internal clock, or what we call the circadian rhythm, influences kidney function. This includes things like filtration rates and the release of hormones that affect blood pressure. So, disrupted sleep patterns can throw these delicate rhythms off balance, potentially stressing the kidneys over time. What should you aim for? Generally, 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night. And it's not just about the quantity of sleep. The quality is equally important. Uninterrupted, deep sleep allows your body to effectively carry out its essential maintenance tasks. If you frequently experience insomnia, or if you find yourself waking up multiple times during the night, or you just feel unrefreshed when you wake up, it might be a sign that your sleep quality needs some attention. So, how can you improve your sleep hygiene? Well, try to establish a regular sleep schedule. This means going to bed and waking up around the same time each day, even on weekends. It's also helpful to create a relaxing bedtime routine to signal to your body that it's time to wind down. This could include things like taking a warm bath, reading a book, listening to calming music, or perhaps practicing some gentle stretching or meditation. And make sure your bedroom environment is conducive to sleep. Think dark, quiet, and cool. It's also a good idea to avoid caffeine, heavy meals, and alcohol close to bedtime, as these can definitely interfere with sleep. Limiting screen time from phones, tablets, and computers for about an hour before bed is also crucial. The blue light they emit can suppress melatonin production, which is a hormone essential for sleep. And if you consistently struggle with sleep, please do discuss it with your doctor. They can help rule out any underlying conditions like sleep apnea, which can also have an impact on kidney health. Number 5, manage blood pressure and blood sugar. Coming in at number 5 is a crucial one. Manage your blood pressure and blood sugar. These two are among the most significant guardians of your kidney health. High blood pressure, also known as hypertension, forces your heart to work harder. This can damage blood vessels throughout your body, including those delicate filtering units in your kidneys, which are called nephrons. Over time, this kind of damage can lead to chronic kidney disease and consequently a rise in creatinine levels. Similarly, high blood sugar, which is the hallmark of diabetes, can also damage these tiny blood vessels. This impairs the kidney's ability to filter waste effectively. In fact, diabetes is one of the leading causes of kidney failure, so this is really important. So, what can you do? Regular monitoring is absolutely key. If you've been diagnosed with high blood pressure or diabetes, it's essential to check your levels as recommended by your doctor and to work closely with them to manage these conditions. This management often involves a combination of lifestyle modifications, like the kidney-friendly diet and regular exercise we talked about earlier, and, if needed, prescribed medications. Adhering to your medication schedule is crucial for keeping these conditions under control and protecting your kidneys from any further damage. Now, for blood pressure, the goal for most people is typically below 130/80. However, your doctor will advise you on your specific target. Home blood pressure monitoring can be a really valuable tool in managing hypertension effectively. And for blood sugar, maintaining levels within your target range, as determined by your healthcare provider through diet, exercise, and medication, if needed, is absolutely vital. Regular A1C tests will give both you and your doctor a good idea of your average blood sugar control over the past few months. By actively managing your blood pressure and blood sugar, you are taking truly powerful steps to preserve your kidney function and prevent the progression of kidney disease. Number 6, practice smart stress management. And our final daily routine, number 6, is to practice smart stress management. In our fast-paced world, stress has become an almost constant companion for many of us, hasn't it? But chronic stress can really take a toll on your physical health, and that includes your kidneys. Now, while stress itself may not directly damage your kidneys, it can certainly exacerbate conditions that do, like high blood pressure and unhealthy lifestyle choices. When you're stressed, your body releases hormones like cortisol. These hormones can temporarily increase your blood pressure and blood sugar levels. Over long periods, this constant state can contribute to the development of chronic hypertension and make it difficult to manage diabetes. And as we've discussed, both of these are major risk factors for kidney disease. Furthermore, stress can sometimes lead us to unhealthy coping mechanisms. Things like overeating, especially those comfort foods high in salt, sugar, and unhealthy fats, or perhaps smoking, excessive alcohol consumption, or even neglecting physical activity and medication regimens. All of these behaviors can, directly or indirectly, harm your kidney function. So, finding healthy ways to manage stress is a really important part of a kidney protective lifestyle. Techniques like mindfulness meditation, deep breathing exercises, yoga, or Tai Chi can be incredibly effective in calming the nervous system and reducing stress levels. Even things like spending time in nature, engaging in hobbies you enjoy, listening to music, or connecting with supportive friends and family can provide significant stress relief. And remember, even short bursts of relaxation throughout the day can make a real difference. If you feel overwhelmed, try taking a few minutes to step away from the situation, practice some deep breaths, or perhaps go for a short walk. Prioritizing activities that help you unwind and recharge isn't an indulgence. It's a necessary component of maintaining your overall well-being and, by extension, supporting your kidney health. By consciously incorporating these stress-reducing practices into your daily routine, you can better manage stress's impact on your body and protect those precious kidneys. PO. Now, beyond these core daily routines we've discussed, there are a few other considerations that can further support your kidney health. First, be cautious with over-the-counter pain medications, especially non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, often called NSAIDs, like ibuprofen and naproxen. Frequent long-term use of these can actually damage your kidneys, so it's best to use them sparingly and only as directed. If you find you need regular pain relief, it's a good idea to discuss safer alternatives with your doctor. Also, try to avoid smoking and limit your alcohol consumption. Both of these can worsen kidney damage and raise your blood pressure. And finally, make sure you have regular checkups with your healthcare provider. These should include kidney function tests, like creatinine and eGFR, especially if you have risk factors such as diabetes, high blood pressure, or a family history of kidney disease. Remember, early detection and management are absolutely key when it comes to kidney health. So, to wrap things up, caring for your kidneys doesn't necessarily require drastic changes to your life. It's really about making smart, consistent choices that gradually become part of your everyday life. Consistently practicing these 6 daily routines that we've talked about can go a long way in supporting your kidney health and keeping those creatinine levels in check. Ultimately, this can help you live a more energetic and balanced life. If you found this information helpful, please feel free to share it. And we'd love to hear from you. Let us know your favorite kidney health tip in the comments section. For more health insights and daily wellness routines like these, why not subscribe to stay updated with our latest content? Your kidneys will certainly thank you for it. So, why not start making some small changes today?